Yo, my name's Mike. Recently, my brother got me a One Piece poster. I thought it'd be pretty cool to customize it to be my own wanted poster. Paint on it, draw up a One Piece character of myself, show you guys some tips to see if you want to make your own. Maybe I could help you out somehow. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Before we get started, I need some fuel.
Give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Alright, this project is going to be 3 parts. 1, photography. 2, procreate. And 3, painting. These 3 steps are going to help me show you how to create one of these posters for yourself if you want to. Without further ado, let's get into step 1, photography. This is going to be the quickest step. I'm going to take a couple action photos of myself, choose which one's the best one, throw it into that wanted poster, and then get into procreate. So you guys can watch that right now. I ended up picking this photo of myself. It doesn't have to be a perfect photo. I'm just using it as a reference because I'm just going to be drawing over the photo, and I just thought this had the best composition. But yeah, so now we can chuck it into Procreate and get started on drawing. Alright, I'll throw it up on the screen, the finished product in Procreate. If you guys are wondering, I added my bearded dragon Ajax. He's kind of in the corner there. I'll put up a video that's like his cage.
NANI?!
A while back I had this idea making like a wood cutout to put up in my room, which is over there now. I kind of like morphed Charizard and Ajax into like one, so I thought I'd throw him in the wanted poster, be like kind of like my parrot if I was like a pirate. So I thought it was pretty cool. So the next step for this is I'm actually going to print out what I made in Procreate to the same exact size of the poster that I have. I'll show you guys how to do that. I'm going to use a website called Rasterbaiter. Basically prints out on normal US letter sheet paper. Each section of the paper adds up to be like the poster. And then we'll get into painting the actual poster after that. So yeah. Okay, now I got the main poster right here. I've got the printed out version right here and a cutout printed version right here. This one, I'm going to be tracing with tracing paper on the back of it onto this poster board and then painting this poster board and putting it onto this one. I think this will be easier because I won't be able to trace this one onto this poster as well because of all the colors, and I don't think the tracing paper will work on this one. So, now we'll get into tracing this one. Hey guys, Editing Mikey here. There's a weird transition to me painting. There was supposed to be footage of me tracing it, but I decided to delete it by accident. So let's just get right into painting. Sorry. Finally, after several days and several outfit changes, sorry about that, I have this sketch that I traced with the tracing paper, and now we can start painting on top of it. This is the fun part, so let's get right into it. Let's go! When I was working on this poster, I thought back to when I was a kid. I was drawn to fantasy and adventure stories. The main characters always had a strong sense of purpose, clear goal in mind, and I envied that. Throughout my life, I always struggled with why I'm here, what my true purpose is. I would draw myself in these adventure and fantasy worlds because I could give myself purpose. Real life always felt a little bit boring. Where's the superpowers? Why is there no old sensei to tell me my destiny? Drawing allows me a gateway into these fantasy worlds. I can create whatever story I want, or I can make a badass wanted poster for my room. Alright, we're done with the painting, but needs that little final touch. So, gonna get into some line work, finish this baby up with some black ink. This is gonna be the final touch to make this thing pop. And then we'll put it into the poster, hang it on the wall, and we'll be done. So let's get into line work. Okay, poster's all done. It's gonna go right there on my wall, next to Ajax's cage. All there is to show now are the final shots, so let's get into it.